Hey, look at that. Buckshot, you're number one this morning. Gotta like it. Definitely gotta like it. And let's see, number two, Brian Smarnick. Good morning, Brian. I hope everybody is doing well over there on TikTok. Let's see, we have Wild Fox Orange, and we have Eric Foxworth. Ryan's over there, and Gav is over there as well. Good morning, everybody. And I'm just getting things up and just getting going. Look at the sky. Who is look at the sky? Let's see. Don't know who Look at the Sky is. And I'm just looking to see what's going on here. Having trouble getting YouTube going every morning. That's my... there we go. Now we got it up and going. Listen, who else do we have here? Well, we have, let's see, Buckshot was number one, Brian Smotnick number two, Katie Badger McKean number three. Welcome back, Katie. Hope everything is going all right. Hope you're able to see your way forward. Yes, sir. Yeah. And let's not forget Captain Fat Ferret. Yeah. Timbo's here. Good morning, Timbo. ECU Al is here. Jay Gratch is here. Howdy. Howdy to everybody this morning. Well, I happen to have Buckshot with me this morning. Yeah. I've got him with me this morning. And I got to tell you that we got into it yesterday. Well, let's see. Let me talk about today. So a player bounty popped up this morning, and I took the player bounty, and it was a one individual, so I thought. And then as it turned out that he had some other people around him that joined in on him quite quickly, and all of a sudden it was 3 against 1. I was able to kill the bounty, but I couldn't pick him up and deliver him. And then they started in on me. And they started in on me, and they started in on me, and I said, what the? And before you know it, I just had to skedaddle out of there, get my bearings a little bit, go back at them, and we wound up breaking even at 5 and 5. So as it turned out, I called Buckshot in. I thought, well, this ought to be some fun this morning, and there's 3 of them. I was going to bring in 3 of us, and we were going to go attack them. And they want to fight? Well, we'll give them a little bit of fight. And I thought that if they popped up as a player bounty one time, they might pop up as a player bounty another time. And so I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. So I have Buckshot with me. I'm looking for at least one other, and then maybe even more than that. Depends on who's out there and who wants to jump in and who wants to take care of this. There are Red Dead Redemption 3 trailer. Let's see. There's not one that I know of. There are a couple of trailers out there that talk about Red Dead Redemption 3, but they don't give any video or anything like that. Because the fact of the matter is I don't think they've got anything together yet. I think that this is more of an exploratory thing with Red Dead Redemption 3. They're going to see, just what develops. They're going to see where it goes, and they're going to slowly build on it, and before they make any commitment to the community that's out there following the Red Dead series. So we'll just have to see where it's going to go. I personally believe that it'll come about. Don't know whether it'll be in my lifetime or not, but nonetheless, hopefully you all will be able to enjoy it. I think that that's a good possibility. Keep your fingers crossed and keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, as they say. Right, Zach Morris? Yeah, that's right. I'd say the same thing too, Woody. All right, beyond that, Brian, are you available? We haven't played together in a long time. Come on in, Brian. Let's go chase those guys down. Let's see if they turn out to be player bounty once again. It could happen, don't you know? Or anybody else that might want to come in. Not a problem. And Buckshot, if you were to look at your player list, we'd be looking at that posse leader that is LLKIV. He's a level 11. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. He's going to call in from there that L4MP, that's a 308. And he's also going to call in, let's see, who's the other guy? See, he shows as a lone individual, as that's what he does. He shows as a lone individual, but then he calls in others once the heat gets turned up on him a little bit. So I'd like to go turn the heat up on him a little bit. And I can tell you that he fights with a Kakano. Not a problem. As it turned out, like I say, we're even up. Myself against three of them. We're even up over there. But I'd like to go back and turn the tide and show them that we can turn it around quite quickly when the numbers are even. So yeah, even numbers. You gotta like that, right? Let's see. Katie's over there on YouTube. She's here on TikTok, and she's right there on Twitch as well. DXA is over there. What's up? Well, I'll tell you what. We're in a little bit of a battle this morning. Not too awfully much. We haven't actually gone back on them as yet. But I hope to. You just don't know. We'll have to see about it. They were hanging out there at Emerald Station, so we can see what happens there. Thank you, ECUL. Appreciate that. Yeehaw! Yeah, I like it. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. And No Rizzy Chris is here this morning. Good morning. All right. So I know Chris is always game for a fight. You know, so Chris, come on in. We'll go find those guys and we'll tear them a new one. That's what we'll do. I know this, that they're probably not all that great if I was taking three of them on and it was even up. Yeehaw, Blast Gordon. So we'll turn the tides on them quickly. But the thing that I'm hoping for is to get them to trip off a player bounty once again. If we could have them trip off a player bounty, that would be so cool to be able to grab that bounty this time and get it turned in. Now, I was able to kill him last time, but I couldn't get him turned in. Had too many people on me. Too many leapfrogging, if you know what I'm saying. Blow Lace a kiss. No Rizzy Chris, she's going to need it. I can tell you that. Because I'll tell you what, she's hooked up to. Oh, you can't believe what she's hooked up to. And we're going to do a video on it. If I can ever find the time to do any of this stuff, it's like, great Scott. But there it is right there, Chris. Thank you. But I took some video of her yesterday getting all wired up for the weekend for an EEG and an EKG that runs like 3-4 days. One for, you know, the potential of AFib and the other one for potential of seizures. So we'll see what happens. And we'll go from there. Let's see. Buckshot. They got a reload map. All right. So that's apparently Brian must be talking about a different game. I think is he not? Buckshot.
Oh, yep. He is talking about a different game.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what time it is. It's 3:54 a.m. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to ride back to camp, and it's early enough so that we can get a good leg up on Emerald Station for some fat coming through early in the morning. And if we run into that group out there, well, then we'll take it on. And if we don't, well, then obviously we'll just continue on with the day. So. Where am I headed? Emerald Station, right here. A $5 bill. A $5 bill back in these days was a lot of dollar bills. I tell you what, it's a good it's a good portion of the week's work. Red Flying Elvis, good morning. You know, in particularly when you got a cowpoke that was only making $1 a day. All right, so I'm just going to get ready to potentially ride over here and maybe pick up a little bit of fat. Still be looking for those scallywags that I was involved with earlier in the morning. And a couple of roosters we got to get today as far as the daily challenges go. So be sure that you're aware of that. And if you can get those roosters, great. And I'm going to ride on over this way right now and see if there's any roosters here. 4:41 a.m. Emerald Ranch is where we're at. And do we have any roosters out here? Let's see what we've got. Well, I'm going to jump the fence. I think there's one right there. What have we got? All right. Don't be coming to me. I can't help it. He's a rooster. I gotta get a rooster. You little chicks just all excited here. You're welcome. You're welcome, Blast Gordon. We have any other roosters? These are all chickens here, I do believe. And what's that? Yeah, they're chickens, but I got at least one rooster out of them anyway. We'll see what happens from there. And I'm going to shoot right on in here to the fence. And remember, folks, that when you're at this fence out here, this fence does not protect you.
Okay.
This fence, people can kill you while you're right here at the fence. They can shoot you in the back. That's what they can do. Let me run down through here. Dynamite. It looks like I can buy some dynamite this morning.
Trust me.
That's about it.
Pleasure doing business.
It was a pleasure doing business. All right, I'm going to ride over and see if there's any geese that I can pick up, because I did expend a lot of rounds in that battle with some other people. You know, it's what I had to do. Stay alive, don't you know? Michael Banks joined. Keith Hawkins joined over there on Tiki Talkie. All right, when we go in, let's see if we can go in. Nothing here. Oh, there's some out there though. Boom. And let's see. And we got a few going down. There's a bunch of prairie chickens that were mixed in. A couple of these are going to be prairie chickens, Buckshot. Now let me see if I can get my horse to stay here. Stay. See, when you don't want them, they're all over you. When you do want them, they're nowhere to be found. All right, here's one right here, Buckshot. Now, Buckshot and I have been able to get these to transfer some fat. We were able to do it 8 times off in one duck one day. I've never been able to duplicate that. I've gone as many as 5, but I haven't been able to go 8. All right. Let's see. Was you able to get that at all?
No, it didn't let me pick it up.
Here's another one right here. Let's just go right into the skin process of it and see what happens.
Oh.
Tiki!
Hey, well, it gave me the duck feather, it gave me
Alright.
everything. Didn't do it, but...
You didn't have the animation, but you got the ingredients, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, this is a prairie chicken. This is no big deal, but I've got to do it in order to get them out of here, and so that we don't even try. All right, there's one over here. All right, this is a duck right here. Let's try this one out.
Yep, gave it to me.
Okay, it gave it to you, but it didn't do the animation. I think we got another one over here. Yep, another one right here.
That one's letting me pick it up.
Oh, good. Oh, let's see if I can get back on you then. Oh, yeah. Let me pick it up. Let me skin it again.
No, didn't let me pick it up, but it did give it to me that second time.
Okay, cool. And I think we've got one more over here. One more. And this one is a duck as well, so we only had one of the prairie chickens involved. Vengeful Cowboy's here. Well, good morning, Vengeful.
No, it gave it to me.
Good. right. Now I'm going to check the grassy knoll right here. See if there's any geese right here. See if we can continue our good fortune. Looks like it. And it looks like about another 6 maybe? 5 or 6? One right here. Skin this old bad boy.
Gave it to me, but
Yeah, I actually see it move on the ground. I see it wiggle a little bit. Anytime I see it wiggle a little bit, I know you got it.
that one's letting me pick it up.
All right, that one's letting you pick it up. We'll try taking it right for you. Yep. All right, it's going to allow me to pick it up again. Oh, but now it's just telling me to drop it. All right, so, but I did get it. I did get it. Didn't go through the animation, but I got the fat. And right here, here's another one. Now we may need this before the morning's out, because remember folks, it's Saturday morning, and Saturday morning all the little kiddies are around, they're all doing their thing, they're all, you know, playing the game and looking for trouble and so on and so forth, so. And that's okay, I mean, we'll deal with it. I never mind fighting anybody, even if I'm on the losing end, as long as it's a true even-up fight and there's no cheats involved. All right, one more over here. And we'll see what this does for us. Alan's over there on TikTok. Good morning, Alan. And Twitchy Poof is with us on Twitch. Good morning. And anybody that's new that don't know it, we're going to take and I have a birthday drawing for the month of March. That'll occur at the very end of the month. If you, your spouse, a son or a daughter has a birthday for the month of March, make sure that you let me know what day that is. I'll put them into that birthday drawing, and then on the last stream day of the month, your name will go into a random drawing, and we'll see who's going to win that birthday gift. All right, now I'm going to, right after I pick up some mint here, some wild mint, I'm going to check and see how much fat that I've got. And looks like I don't need that after all. Let's see what I've got here. Well, I've got 9 in reserve. That's all I've got. That seemed like we did more than 9, Buckshot.
Did feel like that. I do have a goose here.
Oh, okay. Yeehaw! A goose! A goose! Let it rip. Oh, I didn't get it. Well, gall dang it.
Seems to
That's
want
the
to.
way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, wants to work when it wants to.
That's right. Yeah, it just does whatever it feels like doing when it feels like doing it. All right, Vengeful Cowboy. Geez, your son is March 14th. You know, are you even going to be around to see the drawing? All right. Vengeful, March 14th. Okay, I got you. I've got you. All right, I'm going to call this pony in. I'm going to possibly ride over to Comedy Dell, see if there's any roosters over that way. Sometimes there can be multiple roosters at these locations, and sometimes not. Depends on what Rockstar, how Rockstar feels about things. If they want to make it difficult for you, then it's going to be one or none, and you're going to have to chase them around. And if they're in somewhat of a giving mood, then there may be two there that you can actually shoot and skin up and put in your satchel and get a daily challenge completed. Oh, you know what I gotta do is I gotta plug in this tablet. Ah, there, that didn't take long. There we go. That's better. I feel better about it already. And we're headed over to Comedy Dell. We're gonna check that little chicken coop that's over here, see if there's a rooster or two in it. Have you gotten any of the roosters, Buckshot?
Not yet.
And there ain't any chickens here. What the heck is going on here? What's going on? No chicks? Let me in, let me in. I want to see for myself. Won't allow me. All right, let's ride back over to Emerald Ranch. And riding back over there, it might give us a couple of more geese. And at the same time, it might respawn a rooster or two. And I'm hoping that we could bump into those fellows that I was involved in with earlier. Now, maybe that'll happen, maybe that won't. But if I find them, I'm going to shoot first and ask questions later. I was getting ready just in case I come across some geese right there on the hill on my backtracking of my trip back to Emerald Ranch. Nothing there either. All right, so, oh, I heard it. I heard one. Looking in the sky, I don't find anything. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yoo-hoo! Made it. There's another rooster right there. Popped him out. Now we need to find some roosters for Buckshot. These are little chickies here. What is that thing right there? That looks like it could be a rooster. Yeah, let's see. There's a chicken. And another chicken. Yeah, I don't see a rooster here. Oh, right. Nope, that's a... Looks like a rooster, but it's not. Not cocky enough. All right. Well, let's see. There's also a chicken coop over at Rhodes. Do you want to go over to Rhodes?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just we can ride. Let me just put a marker for Rhodes.
Say, I think we need turtles too, don't we? Or
yeah. Turtles is on the list. Is right. One turtle. All right. Let's head on over that way. We're going to see if we can find a couple of roosters at the chicken coop that's out here behind the fence. And if we can, then Buckshot will scoff them up and hopefully take care of his daily challenge of 2 roosters that needs to be skinned. Oh, I think I heard a couple of pheasant, didn't I? Oh, right. I don't want that. It looks like one pheasant, Buckshot. I don't know whether you even want to turn around and come back for this to see if we can split it, but
no, you
nonetheless.
You take it.
Okay. King Bingus. Good morning. I wanted to do a little quick lead-in video to the stream this morning. I wasn't able to do that because of the activity that I was involved in. It just, kept me going and going and going, and I just didn't have the opportunity to do it. But nonetheless, everybody's been notified that's part of our the following list. Now that's great. So if you want to make sure that you get notification as to when we come on and when we play, make sure that you hit that like, follow, and notification button. And that notification button is the important one. And with that notification button pressed on down, anytime that I'm on, you'll get notification, and then it becomes your choice as to whether or not you want to join in. And if you can make it, love to have you. And if you can't, I completely understand, because that's life. At least that's what old Blue Eyes says. All right, I'm swinging around the backside here with the idea that I might be able to get a turtle. Did you head right up to Rhodes, or oh, there you are. Okay. Boo! Get away from that car. And don't forget, folks, tomorrow morning we're going to do the wagon train. And the wagon train ought to be interesting in itself. I don't know that that's ever been done in Red Dead. I've never heard of it being done. The chickens are over this way. Let's see. The roosters should be over here. Now, where's that little rooster house? That little chicken shack. Ah, there it is right there. Let's see if there's any roosters in there. So I don't know whether that's ever been done before. I've never heard of it being done. I've never seen any video on it. All right, we've got some chickens here, but are there any roosters? Oh, there's a player bounty too. Now I'm going to take that player bounty. Take a look and see if there's any roosters right there. We could. All right, that's them. That's them right there, Buckshot. All right, so let's go get them. Probably looking for open ground, Buckshot. All right, I got that son of a bitch this time. Kill that blueberry. He's probably the others are going to be outside of the posse. Then they'll join in. Okay, I'll pick them up. All right, let's go. I'm going to send this guy. Oh! A horse goes down. Damn legs of these horses. They're just not very strong, now are they? I did. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better this time. I'm going to get right down on the tracks. And we want to be careful that they're not waiting right up there at Rhodes. This time I'm going to go ahead and give my horse a little bit of yellow cake. There is a blueberry up here. Probably waiting for. Here he comes. Yeah. Wasn't going to take any chances on that one.
The sheriff's office thanks you for your work.
Okay. I don't see anybody coming back just yet. All right, there's a collectible right here too, Buck. Go ahead and grab that collectible, and we turned in that player bounty. I'm going to see if that player bounty actually counted. I don't believe it didn't. So let's take a look. Pinned. Yep, it did count. I did get the count on that, and I want to see who that was. All right. All right, take it, and I'll help you with it. And maybe it'll pop from. Oh, there we go. All right, he's a level 15. Okay, buckshot. Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to grab these player bounties. There he is right there. Got him. I got him. He come flying over the edge now, didn't he, Buck? All right, we're going to take and just make sure that he doesn't come back on him. I'm going to protect Buckshot while he loads up this bounty. All right, I'll let you lead the way on this one. I'll watch the back trail. I know where we're going, so that should be easy enough. This makes player bounty number 2 this morning.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll bet he's saying that too, mister. All right, there is a blueberry right there, and I'm going to be shooting first and asking questions later. I'm not going to let anybody catch us by surprise at any time if I don't have to.
The sheriff's office thanks you for your work.
All right, that player bounty got turned in. And I don't think I'm going to get credit for that because it didn't pop up on my screen for me to accept. But let's take a peek right now and take a look real quick. Nope, I did not get credit for it, but I did get the XP and stuff like that. But I just didn't get the actual 1 count. All right, now I want to see who this blueberry is down here. More importantly, I want to get out of his range. I don't want to be directly in his line of fire. Nope, that's a different person altogether. So not a problem there. Buckshot, we got to do some bounties today. We've got to do a couple of them from New Austin. So why don't we get down to New Austin, do a couple of bounties, and at the same time, it's going to allow us to move around the map and hopefully catch those guys that I'm looking for. All right, New Austin. It's going to be Armadillo. Boom, we're gone. Arthur Morgan over there on TikTok. Good morning, Arthur Morgan. Now, let's see. There's a lot of off again, on again going on with this Tombstone redemption thing that's being put on by Kenny Palco. First it's on, then it's off, then it's back on, then it's back off. The word that I got directly from him last night is that he's got a group that's going to mediate some issues that are going on and see if he can get it straightened out so that he can have the event. So I can't for sure tell you whether the event will or will not happen. We just don't know it yet. He promised me he'd get back in touch with me just as soon as he knew something for certain. So we're going to take this poster right here, and we're going to chase down a couple of bounties that are coming out of the Armadillo area down here in New Austin. Go ahead, Buckshot. I'll follow you out there. We're headed down the trail. Well, we're headed off on a Armadillo bounty. And we hear some pigs out that way. Call it precarious. Alright, let's see what we can find. There's going to be something here in the shack. There's going to be a clue in here. We know that. And focus on the clue. And we'll look at the clue. And I don't know whether there's another one. There shows to be another one over here, but let's see what's going on. I want to search this cabinet for a collectible because I kind of feel a collectible here, but a lot of times I can't get this collectible. So let's just focus on the clue, I guess. And we'll inspect that one. Oh, those boys are running now down there, Buckshot. Oh, there we go. There's a nice clip right there. You know, the damn horse, I hit the button, but the horse don't respond. I don't know whether it's kind of asleep this morning or what's going on. But nonetheless, he's back up on his feet. So am I. And the fact is, I don't think he ever left his feet. But I sure did. I left my feet. I left the saddle. I did everything. A lot of times I can hit those little ledges of Buckshot, and if I go over them, as long as I quickly turn to the side, I can land pretty well. That's a little trick that you all out there might try now and again, because it absolutely works. It's not 100%, but it works. Well, they ain't going anywhere anytime soon. No, sir.
What the heck is wrong with you? Christ almighty! You're gonna hang for this? God damn!
Oh, that's interesting. You can't shoot the guy in the back of the wagon. Yep, can't do it. Okay, cool. I guess he's going to stay alive. He's going to stay alive. Tell somebody the whole story. He might embellish it a little bit, but he's going to tell a story. All right, Buckshot. You got it. You got the lead. Go for it.
Ain't no getting out of this
And
one
back
alive.
into Armadillo we head. And we're going to be challenged a little bit here by some of his partners in crime.
I'll make
But if
short
they get
work
too
of you
close,
yet.
we're going to smoke them.
Dear God, we're gonna whip you scum good.
Sounds like John Marston's voice right there. And it wouldn't surprise me because there would be no reason why Rockstar wouldn't employ them to do these little bits and pieces for an AI here and there. You know, just change up his voice just a little bit, but it does definitely sound like John Marston.
Ain't no getting out of this
That
one
would be
alive.
Rob Wheathoff.
Ah, bounties go in the cell. Over yonder. Here's the
The
going rate.
recording of the reflection of a memory. Wow, that's a mouthful. All right, there's one of two, Buckshot. Let's get down to Tumbleweed. See what's down there. And we've been bouncing around the area a little bit, and I still haven't run into those guys as yet. And I'm going to look to see if they're still in the server, on the server, whatever it is. Yeah, in it, on it, part of it. How's that? Part of the server. And there's a collectible right here, Buckshot. Right on the gravestone, there's a card. And there you see it. And now you don't. And I want to check and see if there's anything right here at the corner of the church. Doesn't appear to be anything. All right, I'll work on down to the sheriff's office. Grab a poster off the side of the building. Let's see what we can do. Before we do that, I want to just pop on and see if those guys are still on here. Players. Yep, they're still here, so I'm hoping that we're going to run into them at some point. All right, here's one right here that we'll go do, and that'll complete the daily challenge for 2 out of the New Austin area. Oh, this is going to take us into a private server, so I don't know whether we'll be in the same server as those guys I'm looking for or not once we come out. Oh, my goodness. It looks like it's going to hold us in a black screen here. Oh, nope, there it is, right there. Good deal. Go to the known location. The jailbreaker. Oh, this is going to be the one that's halfway up the hill, Buckshot, where the guy's in the back of a bounty wagon, and we're going to have to kill everybody around it and then break him free and bring him back to Armadillo. But it'll give us a daily challenge completed. Well, maybe it's not going to be that one. Yes, it is going to be that one. All right, I'm going to change over to my bow. I'm going to see if I can get some of these guys with my bow and arrow. It'll increase my bow and arrow kill count.
Keep your distance.
A couple of them right there. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Buckshot face planted him.
Oh my God! You should be under.
More coming. Yeah, if there's more coming, there's more going.
Oh God! tie me up. The hell with all these people.
All right, Buckshot's got that bounty right on the back of his horse. He's going to ride on down over the hill, turn him into Armadillo. And that takes care of that daily challenge. I got to refresh this here for just a second. Buckshot. Let's see if, oh yeah. All right. Alright, let me catch up with Buckshot and see if I can give him a little protection, although I'm sure he just rode on through. Well, he rode on through, leaving bodies behind him. Leaving some food for the predators of the Armadillo area. Mostly buzzards. Buckshot getting ready to turn him in.
I wasn't expecting company. Cell's over there. Fair price. No haggling.
Fair price, no haggling. Well, let's see what that fair price is. 0.2 gold, 400 bounty point, plus 400 XP, plus 0.08 gold, another 0.08 gold, 3 bounty targets brought in. That completes that for sure. And it should have given us 2 from, let me look, it should have given us 2 from New Austin as well. 2 bounties brought in from New Austin and 3. Okay, so we got 2 of them. We got the New Austin one and we got the 3 brought in. So that's cool. Gotta love it when a plan like that comes together. Alright, well, we need to make sure that we got our wheel in place. I'm going to go ahead and take some minty big game just to give me a little boost here. I want to take a look and see if those same people are here. And I'm hoping that they didn't put us into a different server, but I think they did, Buckshot. Yeah, they did. Dagnabbit. Oh, did you find something over there? Okay. Maybe the chest out in front of this burnt building. Oh, this is going to be the other gravesite over here, Buckshot. Nope. Nope, it's not over this way. It's got to be over your way then, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people dying in this town. I think there's, what is it? 3, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. 4 open graves. Come on. Doesn't seem to want to give me the prompt. There we go. I got it now. So we'll take that that little bit of treasure, stick that right in our satchel, and have it to turn into Madame Nazar at some point. Jewelry bracelet. One of 3 that we need today. One of 3 that we need today. Alright, I am going to take and show some people that might not know that right from the back of your horse you can go to a mortar and pestle, and you can actually create some different things. You can actually do some minty big game, or you can do some E-rounds if you want to, or you can do some split points, whatever it is that you can typically do at a camp. you can do right here off the back of your horse with the mortar and pestle. And that makes it nice. And you can do that anywhere. You can do it as you're walking along. Your guy will just take and squat down and take care of business. You can do it on a building, in a building. You can do it on the train. You can do it anywhere. And that's very important to know, and particularly if you're constantly in battle with griefers that are out there, or just plain other individuals that are playing the game more aggressively than you. Hey, Phoenix Flames is here from Boston, Massachusetts. All right, so we've got a couple of those things done right there. I want to see if I've got any of those on my player list. All right, I have got those guys on the player list. Wonder if I can... Oh, what do we got there? We got a moonshine. We got a roadblock right here. Let's take care of business here first. How do you feel about jumping to somebody and popping them?
Hey, I got a body.
Got a body. He's got more than one. You just don't know it yet. Now, they know it now. We'll take him where we can get him.
You won't see the sunrise, asshole.
No, I'm going to take you out personally. If I can find... Oh, I guess Buckshot got to him before I did. All right, there's a bootlegger that we've been able to complete. So there's one of 3. That's not a bad mission to be on either. All right, we handled that all right. Let's get on out of here. Now, maybe we're going to get lucky, Buckshot, and back yonder here, a lot of times when you've got the roadblock like that, you've also got a gang camp over this way, potentially, and also a poacher's camp over this way, potentially. And Blueberry just hitting the fast travel right there. And let's see if we can trip either the gang camp, another moonshine, or a poacher's camp that's over here. Maybe not. Maybe not, but we're looking for him. And I'll kill myself a pig there. Looks like I got about 4 pigs down if you need any Buckshot. You know, I could split them up with you. We both grab a little bit of fat out of them. Come on down here, horse. You're awful slow responding to a whistle. Let's skin up this one right here. Are you skinning something over there, Buckshot? Okay. I got 2 over here. And there's two pigs right there. Desert pigs. Hey, anytime. And that brings my weapons up to snuff as far... Oh, maybe it doesn't. All right, I've got that right there. So let me load this one up as well. Then I should have all of my weapons all filled up. My name, good day. Sean Wilson, good day. We're done with these pigs. We've got a little bit of fat here now. I want to see. Oh wow! I have no control over my guy. Well, maybe I do. I just can't get any. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah. I'll tell you, this thing's working a little strange this morning. But of no big surprise. I'm going to head back to camp for just a minute, Buckshot. We'll go right back to camp and hit our lockbox, make sure we've got everything that we can possibly use and need. And some tonics and some rounds of for the repeater and a few arrows, that type of thing. And I can do up some minty big game while I'm right here. Okay, Scarlet. And some special health cure. I'll definitely make up some special health cure. Thank you for letting me know. And let's see. I want to go do these items. I think I'm going to step outside of the camp and do these in a wilderness camp, Buckshot, so that I can get my wilderness camp challenge done. Craft 7 items. All right, there we go. I'm in that wilderness camp. And so I'll go ahead and craft 7 items right here. I can do it with split points, you know, for that matter. More than have done what I needed to do. We're good, Michael Brooks. See you over there on TikTok. And I've got some fire arrows that I can do up. I got a few things that I can do up, so I might just as well do them and get them done. I used a bunch of fire arrows in a call to arms last night, taking down a lot of the war wagons. Small game arrow, always using small game arrows, always working on that particular challenge. And when I say challenge, I'm talking about belt buckled and medallions. Some volatile dynamite that we can make up right here. And that does it. We'll tear this camp down, and I'm still right here near camp. And I can ride right on back over this way. And let's see, regarding moonshine, there's a couple of things we can do up that way, Buckshot. There's the dance that we can do, and then there's a delivery that we can do for making $200. Now, I know that you won't make the $200, but you'll have a start on it. All right, so I'll just drag you in, save you a buck. Anytime we can save a buck, that's cool. Now, Maggie, rather, did not speak to me as I came through the door, so I know that there was no Marcel's there.
Seems you've been putting us to shame.
So let's see if we can get a little bit of music playing, and see if we can do a little bit of cowboy jig,
Music lover.
and get one of those challenges taken care of. And who knows, maybe Maggie and Marcel's will show up once we're done with this little jig.
Is a friend of mine.
Go ahead, stretch those strings.
1,000 things to do.
You can see all the cigarette smoke and cigar smoke in the air. Now these guys are not playing music. This is not the first time that this has happened. This happens on a regular basis. Are you able to dance, Buckshot? Okay. Let me just see if she's there now. I think she's probably there. Yeah, she's here, but I can't do anything with the dance. I can see that you're moving it, and they're just stationary. They're like, they're frozen. And I can't even get the prompt up in order to dance. So that's too bad. That, you know, they waste your time so much as they do. You let me know when you're done dancing, we'll go ahead and do this delivery. As soon as Buckshot is done dancing, we'll take and do this delivery. It looks like he might have some ants in his pants. Oh no! In particularly where I don't see him on the server. All right, looks like you're done. Is that true?
Good news! We have some new clients, I see.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead with this delivery right here.
Prices are fair at the moment. If you would like some more,
Hal Baker is where we're going. Level 2.
we have a batch ready
All right,
for
Marcel's.
shipment.
Let's just get it loaded up and get it done.
I can trust you. I know. You are not like the rest. Monteur, tricheur. But when I
This
give a
is
batch to
online,
you,
Daddy Paul.
I
Yes,
know
you're
you
right.
will guard it with your
Just
life.
as Katie
You
indicates,
will
it
not
is
let
online.
A little thing like a barrage
Now, we're
of
good here,
bullets,
Michael Brooks.
get in your way,
Hope
huh?
you are as well,
But I
young
tell
man.
you, these are valuable customers. You will look after every last jug. So,
I'll look after every last
Say
jug because I got an
adios.
vested interest here, don't you
Allez-y.
know? Allez-y. That's French, in case you don't know. I speak French every now and again. Allez-y. Oui, oui. All right, we're off. Blackwater Saloon is where we're headed. Distance traveled on a wagon. Distance traveled by coach or wagon. And we should be able to get this by the time that we get to Blackwater, I would guess. And let's see if we're gonna. Oh, we're gonna have a free ride. We've got a free pass right on through the Moonshine roadblock. Somebody must have paid those guys off back there, I would say. Maybe Maggie knows somebody special, and she just gives them a little kickback and allows us free passage through. Or not. Now, could you imagine Buckshot being out on one of these wagons doing a delivery, and a thunderstorm comes up like this? How miserable it would be to ride one of these wagons in the rain with no protection. It would be. That's for sure. Look out, buddy, we're coming through.
Damn folk won't leave me the hell alone.
Yeah, we're trying. You shooting something? Well, that's how accidents happen, right? I can't tell you how many times I've done that. All right, we got a blueberry in town here as well, so we'll keep an eye on that individual. All right, I was able to get that $200 earned on the Moonshine. I'll go back and start another Moonshine batch of hooch so that we can get that delivered later on down the line at some point, at some time. And maybe I can get them to play some music so that I can dance while I'm right there. And if not, we're going to move on and we're going to do something else. And I've got the wilderness camp right here. Fast travel, Moonshine Shack. I'll pull you right in, Buckshot.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Maggie. So Maggie spoke to me, so I know Marcel's is going to be down here. He'll be ready to take on whatever mission I give him. And the mission that I'm going to give him is to get cracking. Get cracking. Make us some money. Make us some moonshine. Let's get this delivered. And my mash come in at at $30, so that was really cool. And yeah, there we go, right there. The best I can do is the Appleberry Crumb Moonshine. And that's off and running. Now I'll just check and see if this little chickadee over here at the piano will get all of her boys and girls over here playing some music for me so I can do the cowboy wiggle.
Seems you've been putting us to shame. I ain't ready to live as good as you yet.
All right,
Well,
she's walking
thank
over to
you,
the piano, so
Chumper
it's looking
Shaw.
good so far. And there they freeze up. There they freeze up. Oh, are they coming? Come on, folks. Play us some music. Hit those ivory keys.
We did a good deal.
Oh, I guess not.
Bats, no?
I guess not. Not going to work out, Buckshot.
A bientôt.
It is weird, in particularly where it was playing for you. All right, I've got the Go ahead, Buckshot.
Sure.
Oh, really?
What is going on down there?
All right, recent players. All right, I'm going to try and jump to one of these guys, this guy right here, and see if we can join session.
Hope you like
We're
it.
going,
Thank you for the
so
time,
be ready,
ladies and
Buckshot.
gents.
Oh, good God.
All right, we're supposedly in the section. You get him? Good. I put him down, and then I lost track of him. Now be ready, because I'm sure they're going to call in their boys. And unfortunately, I've got a bounty against me right now. Oh, I'm going to have to run from the lawmen here. All right, I should be able to just run away from them. Then we'll see if we can jump back onto that individual that I wanted to kill. I put him down. Buckshot killed him. I couldn't get a second shot on him. The main thing is that we got him. All right, we're out of the posse range right now. The bounty range right now, I should say. So I'm just going to kind of swing up over the hill, circle back down around to get back into the area that I'd like to be in. And that wanted poster is going to disappear. And I'm going to go ahead and give my horse some yellow cake just to give him a little bit of strength so that he can't be hurt quite so easily. Bounty poster is gone. And now I'm just going to take, and quickly I'm going to do the mortar and pestle right here while I've got Buckshot with me. See about getting everything. All right, we're good.
I've seen men trek before.
And let's see who's in this server now. All right, there's that individual right there, showing as a posse. View posse. It only shows him there. And right there he is. But he brings people in pretty quickly, Buckshot, so be careful. And I'm going to go back and we're going to see if he's still down in this area. That's the one. All right. Alright, that guy, I can assure you, is trying to call some people in. I can assure you, he's calling some people in. In fact, he's out there in defense. He's running along now, I do believe. Alright, I put his horse down. That's cool. Alright, to let them know that we're here. Alright, good job. I don't know how I was able to kill him, but I was able to kill him. That probably surprised that one as well, Buckshot. I mean, how did that work? They were in defense. That is strange. All right, we'll give it a minute. We'll see where that runs, and I'll run right back on them. Player bounty, there it is. It's probably gonna be them or him, is my guess. All right, let's go see what we can do. It'll be around here someplace. Where? Over your way? Huh. Don't show up on my map. Oh, there he is. He shows now. Alright, let me see who that is. That's a 249. Doesn't appear to be who we're looking for, though. Okay. I can see him riding by. Could have turned and using the hills to protect them. Let's see what's going to happen. Let me find them on the map and see what they're doing. No, they're actually moving away. He actually moved out of the area. And that other individual left as well. Alright, that individual is back in the area now. And I'm going to take a look at the map. Headed our way. Headed towards us. Other side of the tracks, headed towards us. Be ready, because he is definitely headed towards us. I don't know whether it was you that killed him or whether it was me that killed him, but did you see how jacked up he was? Alright, let's get up over this hill here. He's out there. Here he comes. Can't do anything with him. Alright, you killed him. E-rounds did nothing. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take now. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to take and okay. All right. What the hell? All right, here we go. That was kind of ugly trying to get us out of there like that, but it was like I got thumb-tied or something. But I wanted to make sure that we had last kill on them and then leave them wanting. Diamond Dog! Those were the guys that I dealt with earlier, and we went even up when it was 3-on-1, so I wanted to get back and kill that guy, and we were able to do that. And I'm going to look for purchases right here off in Racing. I'm going to get all ammo. Now, what's going to be interesting is that more than likely these guys, Buckshot was saying that one of those guys was lag switching, but yet he was able to kill him anyway, and that's a good thing. But he was lag switching. Buckshot was able to use the dynamite on him, and they could very easily join this race here, and then it's going to be a question of catch me if you can. And what we'll do is we'll jump out, we'll get some advantage somehow, some way, and see if that works out for us. And if not, we've got a Fort Wallace race here. Let's see who this was that came in. All right. Oh, yeah, that's one of them right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave them right here. And then what I'll do is right at the very last minute, we'll take and we'll jump out. We'll jump into the Moonshine Shack as quickly as possible. Buckshot, you go for it. I'll go for it. Whoever gets there first, draw the other one in, and we'll let them chase us around a little bit. Yep. Now, if I can time this right, what happens is that we get out and they get hung up in a start screen, and it delays them from jumping out so quickly and then following us. So it's a question of getting the timing right. And usually I take it down to about 10 seconds. And so it becomes a question of developing your skills on being able to duck out and run away and go from there. But here's a couple of cheaters right here. Get their names, folks. Maybe you can email them to me or send them to me through a whisper or something like that. Okay, be ready to go, Buckshot. Get your horse as quickly as you can. I'm in a, all right, I am fast traveling right now, going to the Moonshine Shack. I'll pull you right in as soon as I get there. I am here at the Moonshine Shack. Okay, and inside the Moonshine Shack we'll go, and they'll be able to do nothing about it in the Moonshine Shack. Now remember, folks, that the Moonshine Shack is the single only place that you can have complete protection. That's it. That's all there is now. You cannot be protected or consider yourself protected anywhere other than in the Moonshine Shack. You know, they can kill you where you least expect them to be able to.
I hear no end.
But
to
while
your
I'm here, I'll
promises.
see if I can get
You're just
this
trying to
little
impress
lady
those
right here
lowdowns, ain't you?
to play some
Look
music.
alive, fellers. Got us a customer.
And now what I'll do is if we can get her to play, I'll dance. And then what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll take those two individuals and we'll block them and then we'll jump around a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to play again. They're all seized up. Okay, so regarding players, let's see. There's one of them, level 249, that 3, whatever he is, I can't even pronounce his name. All right, let's see. I don't really want to report him, I want to block him. And he's in an honorable posse. Buckshot, can you imagine? All right, players, let's go get them again. You game guy, that's what I need to be. Block. 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 All right, do you remember the other one's name, Buckshot? Yes, the S3K is here. Is that, okay, yeah, that 432, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and get their names. And write them down so that I can get them on our list.
Guess they spent all their money on liquor.
Well, I've been to worse affairs.
Level 249. And let's see, I've got both of those guys blocked. Let's see. One of them invited me to the Moonshine Shack. And I'm gonna get my wheel back in place while I'm right here.
What is going on down there?
You know what bothers me about this, Buckshot? I've never been able to do this before, inside the Moonshine Shack. I've always had to be outside the Moonshine Shack to put the wheel in place. Have you been able to do it from inside the Moonshine Shack before?
If your sister comes back with one more of her damn stories, I'm throwing mud in her face.
Well, okay, maybe I do have it wrong. You know, I could easily have it wrong. Look at this character. Man, he doesn't know where he's going to go. All right, I'm going to try this lady one more time. The pianist.
An encore? Well, sure, if you insist.
Is she going to do anything for us? Doesn't look like it. All right, I'm going to do this, Buckshot. I'm going to let them chase us a little bit. I'm going to do another quick join, and we'll do a race series. And with them blocked, although we're on their white list, I'm sure they'll be able to get to us that way. But it's just going to make it a little more difficult for them. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, that's crazy. All right, let's see who this guy is. He's a different guy. And that's the problem with cheating. There's really no good defense against it other than just getting out of there or parlaying with them. I didn't know that they actually got to you. I thought we got out of there in time. All right, let's see who this individual was that just came in. That's one of them right there. So this time what we're going to do is we'll wait for him to come in and we'll jump out of here quicker. That is, let's see. All right, dressed differently. All right, this time let's just take and exit right on out of there real quick like. Now they can do the same thing. They can probably do it a little bit quicker this way, so we got to move fast once we get outside. Okay, let's get in. Huh? Yeah, go back to the Moonshine Shack. I'm a pretty good distance from you, so I'm going to shoot back on into Saint Denis and hit the fast travel wheel there. Unless when you get to the shack, you're able to pull me in with you. Oh, wow. Wonder what that's all about. Yeah, it just popped up. Yep. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I've got a bunch of blueberries all around me right here. I'd tell them, well, they're not bothering me, so. Oh, but the wheel isn't there. Oh, there it is. It's active now. And here comes them. Here he comes now. And I'm gone. So he followed me right into Saint Denis here. He had just popped up. He was between. I was on one side of the wheel. He was on the other side of the wheel. And we're just going to let him chase us around a little bit. See how tired they get of doing that.
Hey there.
And that's one way you can frustrate the hell out of them. They want so bad to use their cheating skills on you, but you constantly keep outmaneuvering them. And this is a trick you need to learn if somebody is chasing you and they're trying to get to you.
A bientôt.
I hear no end to your kindnesses. You're just trying
And
to
I'll
impress
see if
those
she'll play
lowdowns,
some
ain't
music
you?
for me
Well,
so that I
thank
can get
you.
my dance
Time for
in
a
while I
show.
can.
Maybe some of y'all know how this one goes.
Okay, now this time, Buckshot, when I get out of here, I'm going to head directly to Blackwater. I'm going to hit the bounty board, and I'm going to take a legendary bounty. Okay? Now what that's going to do is that's
We're
going to
good, huh?
let them know that we've left the Moonshine Shack. They're going to jump and try to find us. All of a sudden they're going to be unable to find us, and they're going to have to wait and wait and wait until that legendary bounty is over before they can do anything about it. And the moment the legendary bounty is over, then we're beaten feet, and we're going to try and come right on back to a safe zone, which is going to be the Moonshine Shack. And then what that's going to do is that's going to stall their ability to get to us by a substantial amount of time. Now, as long as I am on their whitelist, then they'll be able to get to me, even tomorrow or the next day, should they not turn off their Xbox. If they don't turn off their Xbox, then what's going to happen is they're going to... are you here, Buckshot? Okay. I couldn't see a little dot here. So you need to be aware of that as well. Aunt Fernie. And let's see. Yeah,
Your boss and I?
Aunt
We're
Fernie.
going places. Okay then, good.
Well, thank you very much so much, Anthony. Yeah, take a look at them all. I could use the time that you spend on them. Yeah, I could use that time. Golly gee willikers. Now I'm going to take a look here at the player list, and we're going to see if those individuals are back on here. Now, if they were smart, what they would do is they would leave us alone for a while to get us to relax a little bit and not pay attention to who's around us, and then jump back in on us. And the reason that I say that is because if they're on my whitelist, then I'm going to be on their whitelist. And that's going to be recent players. And if we come down, there's one of them right there. There's the other one right there. And there's the third one right there. So if they're on my whitelist, I'm sure that I'm on their whitelist. And so we need to be careful of that. All right, we're outside. Buckshot and I are standing outside the Moonshine Shack. It's raining out. I'm going to take a look at the player list and see if they come in. They're not coming in at this point. And what I'll do is I'll try and see if I can do that right here. Split point's about the only thing I can do, I guess. So I don't need to do that just yet. We'll just stand here and enjoy ourselves in the rain. In fact, you know, Mama said that I don't need to be standing out in the rain, so I'll at least stand under the porch so I don't get soaking wet. And then we'll just see the list here. See who pops up and populates this list. Nobody as yet. Nobody as yet. And they may have figured out, you know, what it is that we're doing here. We caught them by surprise. We killed the people we were looking for. We certainly had more on them than they had on us at this point. Let's see, how many hours do I have in the game? As of the 1st of March, I check this every month. As of the 1st of the month, I had 16,293 hours into the game. And so now we're 3 weeks into the month, so it's probably a lot more than that, I would say. And I think... Nope, that's not him. I don't see them. Do you, Buckshot? Okay. All right, let's see what time we're getting to be. We're almost at 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the building here. And in this case, as T-Bones has said in the past, which I got quite the kick out of, he said that he needed to take a bio break. And that's exactly what I need to do at this moment. So I'm going to come into the shack right here and take care of that. Now, look, as we were killing those guys and they were killing us, we were able to get a don't kill animals for 24 hours. So there's another daily challenge that's been completed. Gotta like it. 2, 4, 6, 7. I got 2 more daily challenges to do, and that'll wrap things up. But for now, I am going to take just a 1 or 2 minute break. Go get yourself a coffee, a tea, a breakfast sandwich, a cold drink, whatever it happens to be, and I'll meet you back here in about 90 seconds, or maybe 120, right there about. I'll be right back.
I mustn't forget to reload my cane. Well, I can't really fault you so far. Good work.
Da-dum-bum. Faraway songs I hear. Da-dum-dum. Or the sky's so clear. No, that's shit.
Any friend of your boss is a friend of mine. Ugh, I hate feeling like an old woman. All right then, well, I've got 1,000 things to do.
Okay, folks, I'm back. Thank you for that shakeout, Katie. Appreciate that. Buckshot, you here? Okay, I'm looking to see if they're here. I don't see them.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Come on, horse, where are you? Alright, there's a few people here to loot. And we'll get about looting them. Keeping an eye out, of course, for any kind of problems that we could potentially run into. That's cool. And I'll give my horse a little bit of yellow cake. Get that going. Yeah, Toker. Toker says later. Adios, amigo. Alright, we need to find a wagon so that we can finish off our distance on a coach or a wagon. All the time, keeping an eye on that mini-map, looking for anybody that might be popping in on us. And I'm going to head down towards Blackwater, see if we can find a wagon. And speaking of wagons, don't forget, tomorrow it's a covered wagon day. We'll be doing a covered wagon ride. And we'll have some people that are outriders that will be all juiced up and ready to go in case anybody tries to bother us. So there'll be wagons and there'll be outriders. And we'll take those wagons and we'll ride around a little bit. Maybe we can get to a point where they need to be circled and we need to defend ourselves or not. Alright, there's a wagon up there, Buckshot. I might be able to get that wagon. Let's see, I'll lasso this guy right off the wagon and take the wagon. Alright, now maybe I can go get that wagon. Alright, here's this wagon right here, Buckshot. Let's get on this wagon. Make it happen. Alright, we're gone. Now I'll whistle my horse to come up behind, just in case. And we're going to try and get this this daily challenge in. 200 XP, 1 nugget of gold to complete it. Oh, I heard some pheasant just take off. And there's our distance on a wagon. Do you still have some that you need, Buckshot? Okay, cool. Alright, I will leave the wagon over here in case somebody wants to come find a wagon and salvage these supplies. Now, it says that we need to follow a dog. Okay, now the best dog that we can find to follow, the one that's prominent most often, is the one out at Emerald Ranch. So I'm going to try and catch a wilderness camp. I'll let you know as soon as I've cleared this camp, Buckshot. And let's get on out to Emerald Ranch. Boom, I'm gone. It's open for you now. And we'll see if we can come up with what it is we're looking for. Ducks, follow the dog. Follow the dog is a daily challenge. That's what we're looking for. Workday's going pretty good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, glad to hear it. Ant. And I'm going to head for the area that Follow the Dog would be in. Buckshot's going to be just a short distance behind me. I think that's him there. Cool. Now that Follow the Dog should be right over here by the Guthrie's wheat farm. Guthrie's wheat farm. No follow the dog. Alright, follow the dog would usually be right in this area, and he would be quite visible to you via an opaque flashing dot. And let's see if we can find some geese right here. Maybe. Some deer down there, but I don't want the deer. I want the geese. Nothing here on the hill. No animals. Let's see if there's a rooster. All right, we've got a salvage event coming up. Is that something that you might want to do? Yeah, we could do that salvage event. Yeah, that'll be cool. Let's see, invites, boom, salvage, boom. We'll be gone. We'll go see what we can do for some salvage. Now, anything that we collect in this salvage event is ours. Even if you're only looting and you pull something out of one of the dead bodies there in the way of a collectible of any kind, whether it's cash, whether it's collectibles, whether it's herbs, whatever it is, it's yours. It's yours forever. And it will all depend. Let's see what I've got here. It all depends on what you're able to get as far as the actual collectibles within the mission. Now, this is a mission whereby you do not want to die in this mission. You don't want to die at the hands of the AIs, because if you do, you have to sit the rest of the mission out. And we've got quite a few people in here. And I'm looking to see if any of the names on these people are indicative of those that have been chasing us. I don't see that to be the case. And I want to look and see where I'm facing. All right, I'm facing the right direction. They're going to pop up down there at the railway. So just as the clock gets down to about 10 seconds, I'm going to be off and running so that part of the rest of the countdown to begin the event, I'm already headed towards that location. All right, let's do it. And we got a good jump on it. And as you can see, we were able to, I'm going to get one of those deeper right here.
They won't even recognize
And we got some AIs that are shooting back at us now, as you can see. All right. All right, now I'm going to run over here with where Buckshot was and see if I can pick that up. I cannot. So I'm going to head for another collectible. Shoot some bodies as well. Shoot them and loot them, as they say. Or as I say. Yeah, it looks like a couple of them that I've got so far. Arrowhead is what it was. Alright, now I'm going to be looking for those white opaque circles. And mind you now, you do not have to stay in this yellow zone. And I'll tell you what, these fellas, they got mouths on them, there's no doubt about that. And they're using all the language that they know. And I'm going to ride over here just a little bit further off the main area, see what I can come up with, see what I can find. And look at that, I was able to find this little chest right here. And what's going to be in this chest? Nothing. Oh, it said an ivory comb is what it said when I was all said and done with it. It didn't look like there was anything in it, but it did give it to me. Alright, so now I'll look for some AI bandits to go ahead and clean out and kill. Now, mind you that, these collectibles that are here, these diggables, they will respawn every now and again. Yeah, somebody's horse ran into my horse. Loot this guy. And there's some others over here that can be looted as well. Like this guy right here. Now these, a lot of these do not count towards your score, but nonetheless, whatever you get off of them, you own. Alright, now I'm going to head out where I know from past experience I've been able to find some things. And I'm just going to arbitrarily head over this way and see what happens. Maybe it'll work out for me. And we've got a full 6 minutes to go in this match, in this game. Well, that person was killing him, but apparently didn't want to loot him. Finally got the message about looting back there, I guess. And we took down 3 right there. And 1 loot. And I got some moon. Oh, the moonshine is complete up that way. Now these are good games. These are good matches where you can come in and you can use a rifle and you can get headshots, or use a repeater and get headshots, or kills if that's what you're looking for. Maybe use a bow and arrow if you choose to, or pistols if you choose to, and have it work towards your count for your belt buckle and or your medallion. Looks like I could switch over to arrows. That is one that I'm working on right now. But I think oh, look at these guys coming. Woo-hoo! Behind us. Great Scott! That's going to be some serious kills on the kill count. And more coming. Soon I'll be rotting in the sun, they said. Alright. I got some Valerian root back there, some crushed Valerian root. And I got an 1800 coin. So as you can see, they do become lucrative. Even if that's all you do. Even if that's all you do. And you don't get anything else out of it. It's pretty cool. And anytime you see these opaque dots, you can ride towards there. And if you happen to get the bounty that's up there, it will have a collectible on it. All right. 3 minutes left of this particular match. Yeah, we got some guys right behind us. And another coin. You see, that's it's important to loot these guys. So that's 2 coins and an ivory comb that I've been able to get off of these guys, not to mention whatever those 2 collectibles were in the very beginning. And it appears as though there's a couple of loots right here. Oh, nope, they shine as though they need to be looted, but only one of them did. Some more crushed Valerian root. Always nice. And there's some more bodies over here, so I'll look at the bodies. Nothing there. Loot here, yeah, that's a good one. And 13 cents. Not much from that one. 9 cents from that one. Oh, look at them coming. Here they come. All right, we put a couple down right there, so let's loot them up. 11 cents. About it. 11 cents. And 10 cents. One minute to go. I'm on a diggable. Now I pulled out my detector, and there's a diggable right here. And that's cool because that is a valid collectible in this game. And that makes 3 collectibles found with a shovel as well. Ah, boy, I'll tell you what, I definitely blew him away. I lit him up hardcore. And we got some... Alright, let's go loot these guys as well. Can I get at least one more loot in? Can I get one more collectible? I did. And then some more crushed Valerian root. And I only found 3 collectibles that are actually the diggables that are in the game. That's not going to win it. But nonetheless, I found a lot of different things. And I got 20 kills out of it. And no deaths. 3 collectibles found. Buckshot got 21 kills. He found 6 collectibles. Good for him. Good job, Buckshot. Yeah, unfortunately, he still wasn't part of the podium, but nonetheless, damn good. Eddie Perez over there on TikTok today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my wheel in place. And now what we've got to be ready for is the potential for any one of those cheating griefers to load in on us. And I'll see if I can find a wilderness camp. And I was. And we're going to head right back to the Moonshine Shack. As soon as I get back there, I'm going to pull in Buckshot with me, make sure he's protected. Just in case, never know. And in we go.
How are you?
Now, that free roam mission that we were just on, that certainly works towards a count for completing the different missions that you have, and you'll get a belt buckle, a medallion for it as you reset it a number of times. There's Buckshot right there. History lesson, says No Rizzy Chris. Well, let's see. What I've got coming up right here is for a history lesson, which has come around. Listen, Wild Bill Hickok, as we know, we've talked about this several times, had a showdown with a drunken crowd while he was sheriff. And he faced that drunken crowd. He did. And as it turned out, he wound up having to force the crowd back with gunfire, actually shooting somebody that was there in the crowd to prove to these people that he wasn't messing around, he wasn't fooling around. Well, with all of the angst that was within his body, there is no doubt he was on end. He was jittery, he was nervous, he was ready to fight at the drop of a hat, and this guy always was ready to fight. So as it turns out, an individual comes running up behind him. Well, Wild Bill Hickok sensed it. He turns around and shoots, bang, and shoots his deputy right through the heart and kills him on the spot. Well, he walks over to his deputy, realizes it is his deputy, kneels down, starts weeping a bit, and turns to the crowd and says, "You've got 1 minute to clear this area or I'm killing every single person that I can find here." And obviously the crowd dissipated quickly. So in any event, that's what happened to Wild Bill Hickok back in his younger day. And if you didn't know, while performing in a Buffalo Bill Wild West show, he got a little bit upset with the lights that were constantly in his face, gigantic lights shining in his face. He couldn't see, constantly kept blocking his eyes. The lights were hot and they were blocking his eyes as well. And finally he had enough. And this goes to show you the temperament of Wild Bill. He pulls out one of his navies and bang! He shoots that light out and no longer had to worry about that bright light in his face or the heat on his body. That's right. Now, he shot it out with a Navy 38 caliber. He carried two of them. He carried two Navy 38 calibers. And they were pearl handled, and on the backstrap, they had his initials. They were all done up in nickel. Pearl handles, his initials on the backstrap of each one of those pearl-handled weapons. And the fact of the matter is Wild Bill, he never carried his pistols in a holster. He tucked them into the sash that he had wrapped around his waist. One on the left, one on the right. And they were, butt handles out is what they were. That's what it was. All right, I'm going to try once again, just in case I can get down over these stairs and get that little lady next to the piano playing some music so that I can do my cowboy jig and get that daily challenge taken care of. Will it work this time? I'm telling, not knowing, but we're going to know here in just a moment.
Look alive, fellers. Got us a customer.
All right, she says, look alive, fellas, and she's here. She's ready to get them going, but will they perform? Will they perform? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh, they got into position. I watched the banjo guy get into position.
Just like always.
Just like always. Well, just like always today, we're going to get nothing out of them. They are freeze frame. Huh? That's what they are. Yeah, well, you're not so good if you can't hear you and you can't play. All right, we're out of here.
We have a batch ready to go.
All right, Marcel, he has a batch ready to go, so we're going to take it, by golly gee willikers. We'll see if we can get this in real quick like, too. Pete Good, or Goody, depending on how you want to pronounce it. That's who we're going to deliver. That's his level 2.
The time has come, yes? The new batch is prepared, and these buyers are worth impressing, yes?
Just can't seem to get that dance in.
I have done my part. Now you must do yours. I have prepared something superior.
All right, come on.
Something
let's get going.
That will bring them crawling back for more. And now,
well, I'd like to be able to just deliver it rather than listen to you anymore.
Not even the revenue men. So,
KRC.
Huh? Bon
Good day to you. KAAYRC. Welcome to Cowboy Strong Community Gang, where we're all for one, we're one for all. You mess with one, and you mess with all. And we never surrender. Welcome. That's all I can tell you. All right, everybody, push over. Give her a little bit of room. Or either he or her, either one. We're headed to the homestead. That's a little bit of a jaunt. Doc McSquash. How's that for a name, Buckshot? Doc? Oh, Doc McSquish. McSquish. No disrespect intended on that, Doc McSquish. You know, you're not a squash, you're a squish. Raleigh Cooper's over there. Thank you, Raleigh Cooper. Josh from Atlanta. All right, I'm going to see if I can get... All right. I was going to try and pass him. I don't know whether I could have or not, but nonetheless, Buckshot got him going. Come on, buddy, get going. Or maybe the horses will get going. I think he's history now. It could have been so much easier if it had just gotten going. He'd have been home for dinner tonight. Now, no, he ain't gonna make it. I don't know whether anybody will miss him or not, but nonetheless, he's not gonna make it. Somebody eventually is gonna go looking for him, and they won't find him. They'll wonder what happened. I don't know whether they'll find the remains out on the trail, or whether he'll have despawned by then. They better look quickly, huh, Buckshot? Over the hill we go. We got a bandit or two behind us. I'm gonna drive. Buckshot's gonna do the shooting. And here we are, all delivered up, just like that. All right, Lace is going to need some kissing. She's going to need some kissing. Katie says go ahead and blow her a few. Yeah, so I can go ahead and do that. I know I can. There's one. And Katie, there's the other one. Thank you so much, Katie. Appreciate it. Yeehaw! All right, KRC, pleased that you're here with us. No, I'll tell you what. Know what that is? That's just a backdrop. What is your favorite thing about Red Dead? Everything! Just the fact that it exists. Want to go into, I don't know what we can do here. Do you want to go into a fool's gold? Buckshot? Okay, I don't know what I've got for rounds here. I'm going to look quickly, and I'm going to see if I can make up any other rounds. Let's see what I can do here. Nope, I can't make up any more hot rounds, but I've got some. All right, now this is the plan. We're going to go into a fool's gold. I'm going to clean my repeater here. We're going to go into a fool's gold. There's going to be one or two helmets that we can grab, whether it be Buckshot or myself, maybe both of us even, to grab those helmets and then help defend each other all along the way. And we've been pretty successful at this in the past. And I'm just getting a few things in place, hoping that it'll carry with me. know once and for all whether it will this time. And we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds before that expires. So we're just going to sit here and make sure our guns are all cleaned up. They are. All right. Okay. Well, I like to get there as late as I can. Just so that we reduce the amount of fighting before the event even begins. I'd rather kill them during the event than kill them before the event. And we've still got 1 minute 6 to go. So I'll take us in at about 15 seconds, Buckshot. I hate using up a lot of ammo before the event even begins. Yeah, Rack City says, give me a little horse sense. Well, let's see, I might be able to give you a little bit. The largest horse, the very largest horse in the world, was a Shire gelding named Samson, who stood 25 hands tall and weighed in at a whopping 3,360 pounds. Tell me that isn't a large horse. Now, I'll give you a little bit more along the way here. I just needed to make sure that we had that taken care of. A horse named Winning Brew is the fastest horse that has ever run. That horse by the name of Winning Brew ran a speed of 43.97 miles per hour. That's quick, folks. That's pretty quick. All right, here we are. And I've got everything in place. I want to hook up with Buckshot. Buckshot's right over here. And we're going to keep it on the lowdown over this way. All right, see the PIB, the Deadeye cards that went into place right there. I don't even care about dealing with these guys until this match begins. Once it begins, well, that's a different story. Then we got to do what we can do. Okay, these are, it looked like the highest level there was, oh, right behind us, Buckshot. Okay, 20 seconds and it begins. We want to get to one of those helmets just as fast as we can. You never know where the helmets are going to be. Sometimes they're in the middle, sometimes they're along the edge. You just never know. 9 seconds, be ready. Here we go. All right, there's one. It's going to be one helmet. Somebody's pretty close to it right now. Let's see if we can grab that helmet. I don't want to shoot people that I don't need to. All right, there's the helmet. I'm going to grab that helmet. Got it. Okay, let's get up on high ground here, if we can. And we'll put the border behind us so that it's unlikely that somebody will come in behind us. All right, now it's a question of defending this. They're going to be coming. come. Alright, Buckshot killed that one. And they're gonna come up over the hill. Four minutes to go. Here comes another one up over the hill. Yeah, he threw a fireball. I got him though and stepped aside. Now that guy come up and then back down. Did you see him? Another one coming right up here. Trying to get position on us. He's behind that rock over there. What's he gonna do? All right, we've got 2 minutes left. And so far, so good. We've burnt the hill down pretty good. We've burnt the hill down pretty good. Here comes a fella now. There goes a fella right now. They come, they go. That's all I can tell you, folks. I got the helmet. I don't want to give it up. And if I do give it up, I hope that Buckshot gets it, and I can help defend him as well. We got another fella coming up over the hill. You can jump and dive, but that didn't do you any good, now did it, buddy? No, sir. You dump, you jump, you dive, you squiggle, you wiggle, you zig, you zag. It don't matter. We're going to have it right here. We're going to have it our way. Minute 12. He's coming back in. He's coming hard. Let him come. Come on, buddy. Come on, I'll come running right toward you. Here he is. See ya. You can throw that toxic moonshine all you want. Didn't do you any good. Didn't do you any good either, did it, Chief Nice? Now we got some dead bodies back here, and they're marked with an X. I wonder if we can take and loot them. I'm going to try. Nope, can't loot them. Can't loot that one. Can't loot that one. Oop. Maybe. I could loot that one. Well, folks, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Buckshot, thank you for the assist. Appreciate that. I was just the lucky one that got to the helmet first. Had Buckshot gotten to the helmet first, I'd have been all over him and tried to protect him, let him kill as many as possible, but nonetheless, kill as many as we could. Look at this. We killed 13 of them with no deaths and certainly took that. Time to move on. All right, now I'm going to try and find us a wilderness camp here real quick and get on out of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to once again head for the Moonshine Shack because that's the safest place. We've got people that chased us this morning. I'm going to head right into it. I'm going to pull Buckshot right in with me and make sure that he's protected as well. And in we go. And so the last piece of horse sense that I can give you is the overall fastest horse in the world is considered to be the thoroughbred. The thoroughbred will run faster than any other horse consistently. And that particular thoroughbred was originally bred in England, to be a racer. And that's what Secretariat was. And Secretariat was a huge, huge horse. Also known as, Big Red. Big Red is what he was also known as. And that horse happened to, they had to euthanize the horse at 19 years old because of a hoof disease that it actually got. And it's a non-curable hoof disease. And so they had to put Secretariat down. That's what I got for you. I hope you like that, Rack City. All right, we tried to get her going once again. That didn't work out so well for us, not at all. And let's see where we are. All right, Buckshot, do you have anything in particular that you'd like to do?
Your sister comes back with one more story. I'm throwing mud.
Oh, let's do that. What I'll do is I'll stand down, you start your posse, and we'll take and deliver that wagon. That way Buckshot will have a better chance at getting that wagon delivered and getting all the money out of it, rather than try to deliver by himself alone. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for his posse right now. Posse, Buckshot right there. Rejoin. Done. All right, now I'm going to head back to his camp. And there is a wilderness camp always outside of this little Moonshine Shack right here at Tall Trees. One of the reasons why I like this particular shack so much. Red Dead ACC. Good day. Yeehaw! Spec one name.
Hey, good to see you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my wheel in place after coming out of that event. We got a blueberry going by us here. And I'm going to see by chance. I don't think I can do any rounds right now. Any real good stuff, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you, No Rizzy Chris. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's get these incendiaries done up, if nothing else. Mm-hmm. And I'll do up a few split points here as well, and then Buckshot's going to go ahead and deliver this.
You should taste that stew. Melts in your mouth.
All right, let's see what we got now. Okay, I am ready. As ready as I can be. Best thing I can do for all of these is I've got that and I've got that, so I'm okay. All right, we're getting ready for this delivery with buckshot. What the heck for? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And Red Rage 16 as well. Yeah, Red Rage! All right, let's see if we can get on this wagon, if I can find it with buckshot. There he is over there. Now, even though I'm going to get on this wagon, I am going to call my horse. Because under the right or wrong circumstances, depending upon how you look at it, I may have to bail off the wagon and go to my horse, allowing Buckshot to continue on with his wagon and then run interference for him so that he can deliver safely. Now, even though I've whistled for this horse, there he comes. It looks like he's respawning now. Oh, goodness, I thought you caught that ledge that was there. Man, I don't know how you got through that one. I don't think the graphics of the game had really known what the hell was happening. Because Lace has gone over that ledge a couple of times and destroyed a wagon. And we are headed for Bacchus Station. Pretty good journey, quite frankly. All right, let's see. What I like to use, Red Rage, is my favorite, my go-to is always... Uh-oh, what do we got here? Is always my Lancaster. That's always my go-to. And then I like... Uh-oh, is he going to come back on us? And then I always like having a Springfield with me as well. That fella's not disappearing as fast. There he goes. He disappeared. So I like the Lancaster. I like the Springfield. I like the Navies. And then I obviously will every now and again have a Shorty on here. Buddy, you're going to get run over. And I like that little Shorty because you've got some incendiaries and you've also got some E-rounds that you can have with it. That was one of the things that I used right back there in Fool's Gold, and I used it because I didn't have a whole lot of E-rounds in my other weapons, so I needed to rely on that. And anytime that you're in one of those Fool's Gold, if you happen to get the helmet, then you need to find high ground and use the crown of the hill to be between you and the attacker. And if you can do that, just as they pop their head over the hill, that's when you want to pop them and pop that head right off. And so I used those Shorties because I didn't have all of the rounds that I wanted to have with my Springfield or my Lancaster or my pistol for that matter. I'll use those three first, and then I'll fall back onto the Shorty. Yeah, a lot of people play story mode. In fact, when I was out in South Dakota, the Black Hills Redemption last June, the majority of the people overwhelmingly played story. And I'm saying 99% of the people that I interviewed were story lovers. Some of them would play online, but their go-to was the story. That's what it was, the story. Yeah, the revolver is the Navy. It's the best one that's out there. Okay, I had my weapon on him the whole time, Buckshot. And we just want him to disappear from the mini-map, and he just did. So right now we've been able to get by 2 players, real-life players, without any incident. Oh, you play story. If you play story a lot, I don't know what's available over on story, quite frankly. But I would think that the Navy would be over there. Now, I'll tell you, as far as the semi-automatics go, I like the semi-automatic over the Mauser. The Mauser will hold more ammo, but the semi-automatic is actually got better stats. It'll hit harder. So that's why I use the semi-automatics. I'm looking for all of the advantage I can possibly get. Being the old fella such as I am, having slower reflexes and stiffer joints. Those joints don't work quite as well as you young fellas and young gals. No, sir. All right, how much money do I have, says Alpha Wolf. Right there, Alpha. I am presently at $2,280,973 after spending $5,000 yesterday on ponchos. Yep, I spent almost $5,000 on ponchos yesterday. And as far as gold goes, I'm at 9,893.67. So I'm getting there. Once I reach 10,000, anything over 10,000 gold, I'll start spending back at the where am I going to spend it? Back at the tailor. That's where I'm going to spend it. Maybe a little bit in the gun shop. I'm not sure about that. Probably less so in the gun shop than I will at the tailor. I need to get all of the clothes bought that are in the catalog, and boy do I have a bunch of them so far. However, I'm only buying those that I can buy on sale. I'm not buying any that have any gold, not until I get over 10,000 gold. Now this is where it's going to get a little hairy, so to speak. Because we're going right through town. And that means anybody that's here is going to get a free shot at us. Well, it won't be free. Nothing's free. But I just took some tonics. Yeah, split them. There you go. Separate them. And so far, so good. We have been unmolested so far.
You know, I don't really think you need a gun.
So it looks like Buckshot is the only one that had his horse actually follow. My horse apparently got confused, or just didn't give a damn, and just decided to do what he wanted to do. Bacchus Station is not too far ahead. We're approaching it quickly. I bet you get a lot of calving going on out there in Colorado, don't you, Alfred? About that time of the year, I would think. If not, very, very close to it. Hamster over there on TikTok. Howdy, Hamster. Yeah, there's Aunt Fernie still over there on YouTube. Appreciate you being over there, Aunt. It all helps. And if you're looking to sign up on YouTube, it's the same address. It's the same address for all 3 platforms. Cowboy_Strong for Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And over there on YouTube, subscriptions, they're free. They don't cost you anything. So any subscription you could pick up over there would be great. the count I have met in order to become monetized with YouTube, but we need lots of hours of watching videos over there. And so the more hours that we can get over there on YouTube watched, then the quicker that I can become monetized over there and come out of the red and possibly get back into the black. And it looks like our fight is going to be right up here at Barker's Station. You haven't had any along the way. So you can hear the gunfire going on up that way now. So let's get her done, right, Hamster? And we'll use the Lancaster as well. Alright. I'll bail off. Get some guys coming in behind us. And we're fighting for our goods right here. And they belong to us. They don't belong to you. You're not getting anything out of them. Other than death. Or even thinking it. Just thinking you can do this. And it's all over. Except the burying. And I'm not burying any of them. No, I'm not burying a dang one of them. I don't do digging holes for bodies well. Causes too much blister. But I will jump off and loot. How about you, Buckshot? Yeah, you go ahead and take those guys right there. I'll move over here. Yes. Yeah, I thought I'd been on the I-75 going down through, let's see, what is it? Myrtle Beach. Down that way. Yeah, the I-75 corridor is a long one. Alright, we've got a collectible right here as well, Buckshot. And look at that, we're going to go ahead and grab that. Just like that. Alright, pony. Alright, anything else that you need to do, Buckshot? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's, I need some E-rounds. I don't have anything. I don't have anything in my guns. I don't have anything in my satchel. I need to replenish some of that, so let's go out to the Emerald Station, see if we can get some ducks, see if we can get some geese. I am gone. I don't see anything in the air. Oh, I do see a posse guy out there, but I can't. Looks like he's in defense, maybe. Ravens out here. Oh, that's you, Buckshot. I forgot that we're in your posse. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Anything? Nothing. No thing. about over this way? What do we got over there? A mallard duck. There's one. All right, there's a couple right there going in the air. Taking flight. All right, it looks like on my map I got like 4 of them. All right. There's one right here. Buckshot's running right up. He'll be here in time to skin this. Let's watch that duck just slide right over towards you. All right, here's one here. This one you must have shot. So, well, you skin off that, and I'll work off from you. Just as it drops, press and hold that Y button, and you too can wind up getting the fat and all. Now, you didn't see the animation, but I did get the feathers, the fat, everything needed. Another one right here, Buckshot, if you want to skin that one, I'll work off on you on it. Oh, wait a minute, there's geese! There's geese above us! Can we turn some? Nope. All right. All right, I got a goosey right here, or a ducky. We'll get to the geese here in just a minute. Were you able to get that one? Okay. Okay, there's one right there. Go ahead and skin it. I'll work off on you. We'll just do a back and forth a little bit. And you can see Buckshot right there. He's going to skin it. And just as he drops it, I'm going to press and hold the Y button right now. And that's letting me pick it up. And I just need to drop it. But I did get the skin, the 2 flight feathers, and the fat. And another one right here. That one I didn't get at all. That one not so much. Maybe it was anemic or something. I don't know. Didn't have a lot of fat in it. All right, that one I did get. Yeah, I sometimes do that, Mick and Scooby-Doo. I sometimes use the dynamite bow, but usually I've found that I can shoot more with my weapon than I can get with the dynamite. All right, there's a few of them. Now we're going to go over there to the grassy knoll where the geese are. And if there's anything on the grassy knoll, it's going to be nothing but geese. Is there going to be anything here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing. Nada. 0. Well, there is some wild mint right here, so we'll go ahead and grab some wild mint. Can always use that. That's good for a minty big game, and that's what you need for your health. So I will pick that. Now I happen to have the trinket in place. So therefore, every one that I pick, I get 2. And I like that idea. I like that idea a whole lot. I only have to work half as hard. few of them picked up. There's a few more over here. There's also some ginseng underneath the majority of the trees that are out this way. There's probably about, I would say, within a very short distance, there's about 15 ginseng out here, and even more mint, wild mint. Looks like I'm done with both mint and milkweed. Always need these berries. I need these berries for the moonshine shack, for Marcel's. Gotta have the berries. And let's see, I am going to take, while I can, I'm going to go to that mortar and pestle right now, and I'm going to do up some of those E-rounds as quickly as I can, just to get some in these weapons that will help to protect me, should I have some aggressive player come in and mess with me. Couldn't do many. Can do a dynamite arrow or two, I guess. And that's by doing, this is doing this off the back of my horse with that mortar and pestle. Alright, now let's get out of here. And I'm going to head on over to the, fence. And check out the rooster over there too, Buckshot, just in case. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I see the blueberry. And let's see, I want to get out of there. I want to just take a quick peek and see who he is. XX Pink. XX Pinky. Alright, let's see if we can find XX Pinky. Yeah, he's a level 188. Okay. Good, get that rooster. And I'm just gonna kind of oversee Buckshot here so that somebody doesn't creep up on him and shoot him. We gotta protect each other in this game. When we ride together, we die together. Oh my goodness, he's shooting. Shooting everybody. Alright, I'm going to, he's over that way. I'm going to go in here quickly and see if I can do some business with Seamus.
Have a quick nosy. Okay, let's see.
Let's see. We'll sell off these couple of things.
Done.
And I need to go back and see if there's anything else that I can buy. Always interested in the weaponry. That's pretty much what I'm interested in. RYU Ironsides. Good day to you, sir.
Appreciate the custom.
All right. Now there's a dead body over here. Yeah, there's a couple of them. I'm gonna loot them. Somebody else shot him, but I'm gonna loot him. I got 10 cents out of it. What about this guy over here? As long as they don't stick me with the death, I'm good. Another 10 cents. Well, that old boy out there, he's just messing up those AIs around here. Some turkey. The guy seems like he's coming up behind you. Buckshot. Yeah, it must have been just an illusion of some sort. All right, I am going to head back to camp, and I want to remind everybody of the wagon train that we're running tomorrow, and that ought to be a good time. As I say, I don't think anybody's done it. It's kind of like a memorial ride, only it's in wagons with some outriders. What we're trying to do is we're trying to, make it like a wagon train from the old days where you would have a wagon train and you'd have some outriders and some scouts and so on and so forth. Right now this camp flag is down, so I want to put it up. I can't put it up. We must be locked into something. Oh, that's because it's your camp there, Buckshot. Not a problem. All right, now listen.
We're ready to go.
I worked with Buckshot today in order to and helped him out with a wagon. So the least that I can do, the very least that I can do, is give his Crips some product to work with. I mean, after all, it's not a one-way street. So therefore, I'm going to reciprocate by giving Crips, Buckshot's Crips, some feathers. Now, you say, well, they're only feathers, but let me tell you something. They're good feathers. They add up quickly. They do. And let me see. I don't have anything on my horse. Let's see what else I can do. Let's see. I don't want to do that, but I will get rid of a couple of these. And we'll see if we can just make sure that Crips is in good condition here before we leave. Give him that 3-star there as well. And let's see. What else can we give him? Yeah, I can give him a couple of these 3-stars. Yeah, it is good quality. Thank you for saying so, Crips. Yeah, well, look at that. That beefs him up a little bit. That pushes his materials up quite a bit, almost full, almost full. So he's got plenty to work with for a while. And so that's my contribution to Buckshot's Crips. Now let's go see if there's anything that we can make. Anytime. Thank you for the wagon. And it doesn't look like there's anything there that I can do. So there we have you. Now, for any of you that don't know, Lace went through a really, really tough time last month. She's through it. She's over it. She's actually better than she's been in several years or more. And she's having some tests run right now just to make sure that everything is cool. So she'll be wrapped up with that almost literally. She'll be wrapped up with that for until Monday, and then I can disconnect her from all of the things that's connected up to her, and we'll see where that goes. My day's going pretty good, RYU Ironside. I hope yours is as well. I get the geese on the ground with the dynamite arrow. Yeah, you can do that too. Sure. Yep. And let's see. I don't. My Springfield here is in pretty good shape, but nonetheless, I'm going to clean it anyway. I'm going to clean it anyway so that it's ready for me to go back and use when I come back into the game. Same thing here with my Lancaster. That's only degraded about, I don't know, 15%, but nonetheless, it can make the difference between life and death. So I keep them, I try not to let them get below a 25% degradation. Then I clean them up. That's what I do. That's just the way I do it. That's all I can tell you. All right, blow Lace a kiss. Sure, happy to do that right there. Boom, that goes for Lace. That goes for Lace. Thank you, Buckshot. And let's see, what else do we have going on? I think that pretty much does it for the day. That's the end of the stream. That's typically what I run, is 8 to 11 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you're looking for a night stream, I'm here on Wednesday evenings from 8 to 10 p.m. 8 to 10 p.m. And we have a little bit of a good time at that time. So I hope you all are well, and I hope you all stay well. So that's about all I can say. I need to thank Buckshot a whole lot for being with me throughout the day today. I appreciate you being here, Buckshot. Anytime. So, everybody out there, yeah, absolutely. And Buckshot, of course, I have to give you the clap. You know that. You know that. So, in any event, folks, stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos. Take care of yourselves.